Okay, while I have my recording software still going from my programming video that I just recorded, I figured I'll use it to record a video of something that I've been wanting to talk about, and I haven't had the uninterrupted time to talk about this, but this is actually pretty important. Now here's the thing. When it comes to health and food and diet and that sort of thing, there is a lot of controversy about what's healthy or unhealthy. And like I recorded that video, if you look on my YouTube channel, search for who do I believe about health? Because in that video I laid out a lot of important things. It's hard to know who to trust when it comes to health. One person says something's healthy, one person says it isn't. And I'm going to talk a little bit today about, this is specifically in regards to weight loss, for example. The reason that somebody might be eating one food that helps them lose weight, whereas another person might gain weight eating the same thing, is because our bodies are different. And I actually have researched weight loss quite a bit. And like I said before, I'm no doctor or dietitian, but man, I have researched weight loss for quite some time, and I've learned a lot about what causes weight gain and weight loss. I have seriously learned a lot, and the thing is, I lost about 50 pounds after I went vegan. Because I first went vegetarian and I lost some weight, but then I went way down. I got really skinny after I gave up dairy and eggs. So when I read the stuff in the books about veganism helping you lose weight, I know it to be true. That being said, there are exceptions. So look, I don't want somebody to go to some fat vegan and say, well, that vegan over there is fat, so veganism doesn't help you lose weight. And the fact is, people's bodies are different, and you may not know their situation. They could be having a diet that's vegan yet very unhealthy and loaded with sugar. They could be vegan, but they could also have a hormonal imbalance, like a thyroid condition or some condition with their sex organs and all that stuff too, because you seriously, people, the doctors and the dietitians have reduced weight loss to a simple calories in, calories out. And it is not so simple, because I've been researching hormones for a really, really long time, okay? Because my mom had a hysterectomy, and she, even though she's eating fairly healthily, she's vegan most of the time, except in social situations and that kind of a thing. But the thing is, she has been unable to lose weight for so many years until I bought her the DIM from Smoky Mountain Naturals, and it's made that substance comes from cruciferous vegetables. The thing is, it's hard to get enough of that from just eating that many vegetables. So having a pill of that is really helpful. And after she started taking that, within that week, she's like, I'm losing weight. She's freaking out, and she's losing weight. She's fitting into smaller clothes. She has more energy. She's doing more of the housework, which is why I'm glad, because that means she doesn't make me do quite as much as she usually makes me do. If she can do it herself, she says she's feeling lighter. My mom is doing great. And so I expect that she'll probably keep losing weight since she started that. And not only that, I really wanted to talk about that as it relates to weight loss, because I too, even though I was never really overweight to begin with, I personally have lost some weight. And don't freak out if I'm showing my boobies, okay? I've taken my shirt off before on this YouTube channel. It's no big deal. Nothing you don't see at a public pool, okay? So, okay, but anyway, so yeah, I have actually lost some weight. In spite of all that I eat, I have actually lost some weight, because I have also been taking that stuff. I have also been taking the same thing that my mom has, because I know it's good for me. I know that it's going to be good for me. Anything, and it's all vegan. See, because I only buy vegan supplements. But, It is all plant-based. It's vegan, not tested on animals, nothing from animals. And so the Smoky Mountain Naturals products they're very healthy and very good. And we know that that's what caused my mom to lose weight, because she was unable to lose weight. She tried every diet, she tried everything. Even after going vegan, she was still having a hard time losing weight. And I knew she needed extra help, so that's why I bought her that stuff. And she wants me to keep buying it, like seriously. So yeah, but the thing is, it helps us both. And now besides losing just a little bit of weight, I do feel I've gotten stronger. But then, like, that's the thing is, like, I work out all the time, of course, too. I'm working at high V so much, lifting boxes and stocking products, running around the store. So I get a lot of exercise anyway. And I think I'm getting stronger. I think I'm actually getting stronger. And I also have been trying to eat more. I've been eating a lot more. And the more I eat, the stronger I get. So health-wise, I'm doing good, and so is my mom. We've both lost weight. She needed to lose weight more than I did, but we both lost weight after starting that stuff. So I highly recommend Smoky Mountain Naturals. But anyway, that was just a side tangent that was important to mention. Okay, anyway. So the point is, you see, weight loss is complicated. Diet is, of course, important, but exercise is also important. And so is having the right hormonal balance, because everyone knows that anyone who does any research like I do, knows that women going through menopause and after menopause, they tend to gain weight. And I read why this is. I've actually read a lot, including from the materials that Smoky Mountain Naturals provides. Apparently, the body being low on estrogen will attempt to store body fat, because body fat produces estrogen. So what's interesting is that if somebody becomes really overweight, then they have this problem of estrogen dominance. And if you've heard of estrogen dominance, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Where the body, having so much body fat, produces so much estrogen, and the problem is that estrogen makes the body store fat, and fat produces estrogen, which is why it's so hard for fat people to lose weight. So I'm talking seriously here. Losing weight is really hard for a lot of people. Now, for me, after going vegan, it wasn't hard. I used to be 202 pounds at my highest. It wasn't hard for me, but that's for a number of factors. First of all, I am younger. Second of all, I, of course, never had the estrogen levels that a woman does, clearly. And so, and of course, my high exercise and I'm an extremely picky, healthy vegan eater almost all the time. I try to do low sugar, and I try to eat a variety. So I have a pretty good diet. So, it wasn't hard for me to lose weight with my insane amount of exercise, and not to mention the fact that after giving up all animal products, I really did lose weight. Because if you've seen What the Health, you'll see just how bad that stuff is for you. And people don't believe me. People won't believe me how unhealthy animal products are. But there's documentaries about this. There are even doctors who know this and recommend it to their patients. The world is catching on that veganism is the healthier option. And while I do it for the animals, I think it'll really be the health thing that wins people over, because people want to be healthy. Once people really get the message that it is healthier for them, they will stop eating animal products, even if they don't care about the animals. Now, they may still kill them for sport. They may still abuse them and murder them for other reasons. But there would be a lot less animal murder if people went vegan for health reasons. And so I promote it all. I promote it for the ethics, the health, for, stopping climate change. Of course, we are doomed, of course, because people aren't going to go vegan fast enough. Plus, the damage from climate change is already so bad, But anyway, that's a side tangent. Everyone knows that I'm an ethical vegan who's watched any good number of my videos. But yes, veganism can help you lose weight, but sometimes you need some extra help. If you have a hormonal imbalance, you may need to try you can get some vegan hormonal supplements that are extracted from plants. You can do that. You can get, yes, you can get vegan supplements to help your hormonal balance. And your doctor can also prescribe hormones for you. But, you know, a word of warning about synthetic hormones. They're not the same as what you would find out in the natural world. And while everything is natural, things produced in a lab, you know, by people, it's like it's not always safe, you know. Some hormones are synthetically made from something. Of course, they have to come from a plant somewhere originally. And some are taken from animals. You know, they'll take hormones from like the ovaries or the urine of certain animals. And I mean, I can't approve of that because that's not vegan, you know, because then they're messing around with animals' bodies without their consent, obviously, as people already do. But I mean, there's different solutions. I mean, there are vegan options for people who are suffering from menopausal problems, you know, weight gain and hot flashes. And even the health market at Hy-Vee, where I work, sells some of it. But there's actually a whole lot more you can find online. And here's the thing. Doctors and, you know, the medical people will try to tell you, you know, they'll try to tell you that, you know, herbs aren't effective. You can't just use plants as medication. But that's because they don't make money off of you if you do. And I'll tell you, I believe with all my heart that plants are the way. Plants are just totally the way. I mean, everything comes from a plant. Even the animals you ate, if you're a carnist, they ate plants. You're still eating plants indirectly. But why not eat them directly? So that's the thing is plants work. The various foods that people eat, the herbs that people take that help them with menopause, they must be working, or why are there so many people swearing that they do work? Now, sure, things may not affect everybody the same because some people have allergies, and because people have different bodies, they're going to react to different plants in different ways. But the fact is they have an effect. Whether good or bad, every plant you eat, every pill you take, it's going to have an effect on your body. And everybody knows that vitamin C boosts your immune system and helps you get well. Everybody knows this by now. And yet, on every bottle of vitamin C, it will say that these statements have not been approved by the FDA and that this product is not intended to treat or cure or prevent any disease. They have to do that legally, but everyone knows vitamin C is good for you. That's why drinking orange juice or tomato juice helps me get well. That's why we take vitamin C tablets too. I mean, vitamin C is good and people know this. And so, you know, you can talk to your doctor, but my bias, I'm admitting my bias here. I don't have very much faith in doctors. I think that the average person who does their research and tries things out on their own body to see if they work for them, that's more reliable than just listening to your doctor, because the doctors are not that well trained. They're just really not. And the FDA, I don't like the FDA. But anyway, that's my personal thing. But I do hope that anybody who has watched this video of what I've had to say about hormonal balance and weight loss and the benefits of a vegan diet, I really hope people will listen and get something out of that, even if they don't care about the animals like I do. So that's all I've got to say about that.